Dave here, how are you? I was just using the domino to create a mortise in this piece of wood, and I held it in position with one of these new TSO Powerloc toggle clamps. Whether it's the Powerloc dog or whether it's the Powerloc toggle clamp, the great thing about these is everything is done from above the bench. There's no mucking around underneath trying to tighten things up. To release it from my bench, all I do is a couple of turns counterclockwise and up it comes. There it is. You can see it's a shorter version than the original, and the diameter on the thread is heavier. Now, if you have ever used Bessie toggle clamps, you'll be familiar with how these work. They have an automatic tension, so I can set this to whatever height, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to still have the same amount of pressure down via this little pressure adjusting screw at the back here. Counterclockwise to make it a stronger grip, clockwise rotation to make it a lighter grip for more delicate things. They come in either a vertical hold or a horizontal hold. So this is the horizontal model, and this is the vertical toggle clamp. The thickness of bench that these will grab is a minimum of 16 millimeters, close enough to 5/8 of an inch, and the maximum, without doing anything else to your bench, is going to be 22 millimeters. So down the bottom is an O-ring between the leg and the nylock nut. If you hold on to this and relax it too far, you will compress that O-ring and it will hold onto the leg and not allow it to shift left or right. So you just tighten it up so that nut will turn freely and it's not holding on to the leg, and then it's ready for you to drop down into a hole. A few turns clockwise, and there you go. How good is that? I can't speak highly enough about it. For multiple work on dominoes or whatever I want to hold, it's quick. In, out, finished. And it's got the strength of that 20 millimeter hole surrounding the barrel of the Powerloc dog. And it's even got an O-ring in there just to make sure this is perfectly centered. If you have a thicker bench, maybe it's 4 inches thick or whatever thickness it is, you can still use them, but you would have to create a hole with a counter bore in it. Now I'm going to do that for you right now on this piece of jarrah. So on one side we'll need a 20 millimeter diameter hole to go down around 20 millimeters deep, or 18, whatever you want. And on the other side we need an 1.1/8 hole coming up from the other side. So let's start off with the 20 millimeters. I'm going to go down around 20 millimeters, so I'll go about twice the depth of the thickness of here. And I'll show you. That'll do plenty. Take that out. I'll now continue that hole using a conventional drill right down the middle of that point. Done. Rotate the board over. You see that's my pilot hole. And I'll put the other fellow in, the 1.1/8. There we go. It worked. Take it out. I'll show you. There you go. You can see it. You can see it down inside there. That'll work on any bench top, just as long as you're prepared to do a little bit of a counter bore and create a 20 millimeter hole down the top. Make it about 20 millimeters deep. Obviously this is the best bench on the market, so it's going to work best with these. I do have an affiliation link in the description box below this video. Click on that, it'll take you straight to TSO products. Grab one if you want to. These are great. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and don't forget to activate it. And I shall see you next time. Bye. These are great. I love it. I love it. And you can adjust them at the back here with the other screwdriver that TSO supply. And up it comes. Can't be easier.